You know what it is. It's your boy Big Vern. Anytime you see the lady singing and the slow beat bringing, it's Big Vern in the booth doing his thinging. Ha ha. We had a great show today. Talked some Bears football. The Packers, they choke in the trilogy. And who do you blame? I mean, Jordan Love was on fire in the first half of that game, and Matt LaFleur's he's got to own that one. He choked and cost the Bears. He choked and cost the Packers a chance to advance over their rivals in the division, which is the Chicago Bears. Then we pivoted. We talked some Duke basketball. Duke, they survived SMU. SMU did everything they could. They were playing without their best player, and statistically, on every level, they beat the Blue Devils. However, in Camden, the things that don't show up on the stat sheet, heart, determination, blocking out, getting up and down the floor, you're not going to beat Duke. And they look like they're hitting their stride already in the conference play. And yeah, that was a really tough game, and it was a quality win. We went back to the NFL because the Rams, they got to spin the block and catch up with the Panthers and get that lick back. And they beat the Panthers. They also hit the spread. So go check that one out. And then we pivoted back to college basketball because we talked the Gators. The Gators, even though they're not ranked, Todd Golden and Florida, they're having a good year. They're 11-5. Their record is the same as Tennessee's. They just beat the Vols. And they not only did they beat them, they beat the shit out of them. You've got to understand that. They beat the shit out of them. And they've got that name on the resume. We'll see how that transitions over into conference play now. And then we went to the world of boxing, where Thunder Smith beat Subriel Punk Job Matias and knocked his ass out in 5 rounds. And it was a winnable fight by all accounts. But I'm not going to take anything from Thunder Smith and the people from Sheffield, England. Congratulations to you. You did your thing. And then now it takes us to the world of college basketball again with an upset in the Big Ten as the Wolverines, they lose to the Badgers, the Wisconsin Badgers. We'll go in and get into that when we get back from a quick 20 from a rap album. It's your boy Big Vern. Somebody give me a beat. What up? It's your boy Big Vern. And we pushing another rap album this month. Light Years, Nas and DJ Premier, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorite on the track is My Life Is Real. Ooh, yeah, My Life Is Real. Get Ready is dope. That backspin they put in there, New York State of Mind Part 3 to Billy Joe, oh my God. If you would have told me in 2025, we would have been still talking about a Nas album. Come on. Madman, Writers. Writers is really a salute to the graffiti artists of yesteryear and right now. And either continent. It is dope. It is dope. Son, Young Kings, it's time. My story, your story. AZ and Nas still got it. I think when you go and look at the duos of hip hop, whether it be Method Man, Redman, whether it be Eminem and Royce the 5'9", AZ and Nas is in that category too. You know, Styles P, Jada, man, come on. Junkie and Third Childhood. Yo, Light Years by Nas and DJ Premier in stores now. Yo, shout out to Nas and DJ Premier. Y'all already know how we feel. No need to go ahead and explain it. So, yesterday, like I said, it was upset city. So much parity all around. The Big Ten was crazy. You had these NFL playoff games that was crazy. Wild cards all over the place. And then you had a crazy upset in boxing, which, like I said, congratulations to Thunder Smith over there in Sheffield, England. I had to ask my wife, I was like, isn't that where Robin Hood's from? She was like, no, that's Nottingham. I was like, oh. Anyway. So again, Michigan, Dusty May and the company, the people in Ann Arbor, the Wolverine guys, they seem to have everything going their way. Right now, the Wolverines are still ranked second in the country, 14-1, because the Badgers, they went ahead and gave them that L. Wisconsin is not having a bad year. That's what gets me now when I look at how much parity is out there in college basketball and how elite some of these teams are. Wisconsin only has 5 losses. They only have 5 losses. They're 11-5. That's still a great team. And they have a signature win on their resume in Michigan. They've won some great games. This could be one of those teams that you see in March Madness where you're looking at the seeding and the seeding doesn't really match the ability of the team. Wisconsin was shooting 50% from the field. 50% from the field on 29-58 shooting. That lets me know that there are plays that are specifically designed for guys to knock down, and they're really efficient at doing that. Not only are they efficient at doing that, they're 15 of 33 from three-point land. 15 of 33 from three-point land for 45%. You're shooting 45% from threes from downtown. Now, they needed it, granted, because Michigan has a lot of talent. These guys play for one another. They get up and down the floor really well, and they hustle. That's a detriment and really a reflection of coaches and Dusty May and his characteristics and his personality. So I'm not going to go ahead and sit here and act like Michigan's some slub or Michigan can't play. That would be lying to you. But just like I can go ahead and give them that compliment, I can also give them the compliment that the Badgers, they went and took it from them. They took it from them. And they played a hell of a game. 21 defensive rebounds. 21 defensive rebounds is crazy. Now, one thing that you can be kind of shake your head about, there's no excuse for any collegiate basketball operation who considers themselves to be about something. They're not going to go ahead and register 4 offensive rebounds. That's just repugnant. The Badgers, they don't need me to tell them that. They don't need me to tell them that at all. 4 blocks, 5 steals. They were everywhere. And this game was played tightly because Wisconsin knew if they were going to go ahead and get at the W and get out of Ann Arbor with the upset, you're going to have to go ahead and protect the ball. You're going to have to limit turnovers. You're going to have to rebound really well, communicate, and you've got to shoot well. They did all 5 of those things. They did all 5 of those things. Now, if you're going to be nitpicky about a win with the Badgers, of course, you won't see 38 points in the paint from another Big Ten opponent. You probably will, but more than likely you won't. You won't see that in the paint from another Big Ten opponent. However, if you're Wisconsin, you want to limit that. I think it was Coach K who came up, who says the famous slogan where he says, sometimes a win covers up a bad offensive performance. That's not the case here, but it's the case on defense. Sometimes that win, that covered up a bad defensive performance. There's no way in the world you should give up 38 points, damn near 40 points in the paint. What do you got 7-footers for? Ain't nobody in the paint. Again, that's if you want to be nitpicky. But for them to go into hostile territory and take that from Michigan, you got to tip your hat to that. You got to tip your hat to that. We're not hating. So congratulations to the Michigan Wolverines for losing. Congratulations to the W, the Badgers. So go ahead and taking it and getting it in, making it happen. Do your thing. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that's the show. Thank you all for joining us. We had a great time. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe button and share the content. This is Big Vern, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.